And hello and good morning, I should say. Welcome to Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark as OKC Comets Baseball is on the air here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, and on the iHeartRadio app. Welcome everybody on the Valley Sports Live, the MLB Plus app, and welcome to all of you on MeTV and KOCO5 News. Daniel Voiles with you here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. The YouTuber, our producer and engineer in our 1340 studios, the Comets and the El Paso Chilhuahuas, the AAA parent club of the San Diego Padres. The Comets are 32-19 in the second half, 71-55. El Paso is 21-30 in the second half, 64-62 on the season. These two teams met earlier this year at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark, where the Comets and the Chihuahuas earned a series split. We'll see if that will be a factor or not. We'll see what happens in this one. Game one, Gavin Stone will start for the Comets. He's 11-4 with a 4.72 ERA. He's taken on Yerman Marquez of the Chihuahuas. He is 7-8 with a 4.02 ERA. And then in game two will be River Ryan, who will start for the Comets, 11-4 record, a 3.87 earned run average. Griffin Canning will start for El Paso. He is 6-4 with a 4.50 ERA. First pitch of game one coming up momentarily. Nothing to report in the Dodgers organization as far as the Dodgers are concerned. Dodgers are starting a series in Atlanta, starting a 6-game road trip, which will conclude in Detroit. You'll see that coming up momentarily. AA Tulsa is taking on Midland after a 12-game homestand. They hit the road for 6 at Midland. Right now, let me get this last shirt taken care of, and then we're going to get this game going for you all. We appreciate you all joining us here on this Friday evening. And we are ready to get this party started. Okay, making sure I'm still live, and I am. We are entering Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Welcome to the broadcast booth. We're excited that you can join us for Comets Baseball. It was a rough series for the Comets. They lost 4 of 6 against Sugar Land. Now we're at home against El Paso. Beginning our first 2 games of the series should be a very exciting one. Gavin Stone, the starter for the Comets. His 20th start, 11-4 record, 4.72 ERA. It'll be interesting to see what he can do here tonight.
Leading off the ball game tonight,
268 average, 11 homers, 33 RBIs for Will Wagner. He bats left. First pitch is a fly ball to left field. Diving, can't make the catch, and that's a base hit for El Paso. And that is how we start at 10:11 a.m. on my phone.
Number 2, Ty France.
El Paso not wasting any time as Ty France is now at the plate. First pitch for him is called for a strike. 275 average, 11 homers, 36 RBIs for him on the season. Final meeting here in Oklahoma City. We will see them again in El Paso to end off the season. It's fouled away. Just underway, top of the first here in game one of the doubleheader. Called for strike 3. That's one away in the top of the first. The lineup for El Paso is your One away here in the top of the first. We'll go over the defense in just a second. Bryce Johnson is at the plate for El Paso. He bats left. First pitch for Gavin Stone is low in the dirt, ball one. 277 average, 6 homers, 11 RBIs for Johnson. He bats left, as I said. Runner aboard, one away here in the top of the first. Swinging a ground ball past the second baseman in the right field for a base hit. That was Gonthier went past. So El Paso's already not wasting any time whatsoever.
Ball one.
Ball one. Tirso Orionellis, 251 average, 11 homers, 32 RBIs. He bats left.
Ball, that's upstairs. Hey!
Two one, swing and a miss. Two aboard, one out. And there's low for ball three. Zach Evans on deck.
Hey!
There's two away.
Evans.
Home for a strike. 226 average, 11 homers, 32 RBIs.
That's a ball.
Ball one. Comets in their home whites today for both games. Comets across the front in blue script with a shooting comet through the logo. Red numbers on the front, blue numbers on the back, white pants, blue hats and brims. OKC in diagonal letters with a shooting comet through the letter K on the front. Over the first. Now on the top of the first. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. Bottom of the first, no score.
Leading off here tonight, the catcher, number 52, Chucky Robinson.
Hey! Ball, that's down.
1 ball and 1 strike. Foul, fly ball to right field. That's down for a base hit. Didn't even go over the defense. We'll do that in just a second. And there's what away. The Comets defense from left to right were the following. Matt Gorski, Kendall George, and Damon Key. Third baseman Noah Miller. Shortstop Brian Fitzgerald. Second baseman Austin Gauthier. First baseman Josue De Paula. Chucky Robertson, the catcher. The defense for the Chilhuahuas from left to right. We'll go Tirso Orionelas, Kai Roberts, and Bryce Johnson. Third baseman, Zach Evans, Mason McCoy, the shortstop. Second baseman, Will Wagner. First baseman, Ty France, and the catchers, Rafael Duran.
Batting second, the designated hitter, James Tibbs the third.
Runner.
Ball, that's it.
Out of the way.
That ball's foul. Ball inside. Ball, that pitch is out.
That's a one away in the bottom of the first.
Batting third, the left fielder, Matt Gorski.
Second for one, throw the first, not in time.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Austin Gauthier.
So no runs at hit and a runner left.
Leading off for the Chihuahuas, the center fielder, number 4, Kai Roberts.
First pitch is high.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Nick Solak.
Nick Solak, 235 average, 10 homers, 46 RBIs. He bats right. One away in the second. Chihuahuas in their orange jerseys for both games. El Paso across the front in white script.
Outside,
White numbers on the
ball.
back, black letters on the back, gray pants with a black stripe. Black hats and brims, white EP on the front. Fouled away. There's two away.
The shortstop, Mason McCoy.
Ball, that's out.
That's a base hit, and that bounces off the wall.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Rodolfo Duran.
As we got our first challenge of the game. And that's ball one. So the Chilhuahuas retain their 2 challenges.
Hey!
We got another challenge. That's a return. Another El Paso challenge. That's a return to all 2. So they still have their 2 challenges remaining. Let's do those. Out of the way.
Ball, down.
So no runs a hit and a runner left. Bottom of the second in game 1, no score.
Leading off for the Comets, the first baseman, Paso, Dave Paula.
Yeah!
One, 2. Swing at a fly ball, the line drive to center field, and one away in the second. That was the follow who lined out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Ryan Fitzgerald.
Ryan Fitzgerald batting .314, 23 homers, 57 RBIs. He bats left. Marquez's first pitch.
Hey!
Swinging a fly ball to deep right field. That ball is gone. Solo shot for Ryan Fitzgerald, 24th on the season. It's 1-0 Oklahoma City.
That's a ball.
It's fouled away. It's called swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away here in the second.
Nope, that's a ball. That's ball 2. No, that's down. Aye.
The call is confirmed for ball 3, as I don't know why my thing paused for some reason. I don't know who challenged. That was the Comets who challenged. So the call is confirmed. Comets down to 1 challenge. Sorry, my phone was dumb, thinking I'm playing music when I'm not.
Ball 1.
272 average for Kendall George with 7 homers, 23 RBIs. He bats left. Marquez's next pitch.
Ball 2.
Inside ball 2. Swinging a fly ball to deep right field. Right fielder going back and will make the catch in front of the wall. Not one the second. But a home run for Ryan Fitzgerald. A run on a hit, no errors, and a runner, none left, We go to the third. Comets are up 1-0. As El Paso goes back to work.
Leading off for El Paso, the second baseman,
Eagle his first time up to lead off the game. Swinging a ground ball, deflects off Noah Miller, throw to first, not in time. That will be a base hit, and it is.
The first baseman, number 2, Ty France.
By France at the plate. Swing and foul to back. Struck out his first time up.
Aye.
Or 2. First swing and a strike 3, 1 away here in the third.
Johnson.
Fourth hit from the Chilhuahuas, 1 away here in the third.
Ball.
Ball 1.
That's ball 2.
It's 2 away. Runner still at first.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 8, Tirso Ornelas.
Here's Tirso Ornelas, struck out his first time up.
Ball
High
one.
ball one. That's Mitch's eye. Two balls and two strikes. Next pitch for Stone. Called for strike three to end the third. The run's a hit and a runner left. We're going to buy the Comets. You're leading 1-0.
Leading off for the Comets, the catcher, Chucky Robinson.
Ball, that's low. Hey!
High ball to right field, jumps up, that ball is gone! Chucky Robertson has homered for the Comets, his 17th on the year. Oklahoma City leads 2-0. There's a fly ball to left field. On the way here in the third.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matt Gorski.
It's fouled away.
Nope.
A line drive to right field, and there's now 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Austin Gauthier.
First pitch, first strike. Last 10 games, 7 RBIs for Gauthier. And then a fly ball to left field, and that's fouled away.
Ball.
Ball one.
Ball two.
Back to reach. Josue De Paul on deck. It's fouled away. Swing a foul ball. Comets lead 2-0 here in the third. Running the line drive to right field, that's a base hit for Gauthier.
Now batting, the first baseman, Postway, Dave Paula.
Hey!
Runner, he's going.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball one for the second, not in time. Now ball base hit. Here comes the run will score. It's an RBI single for Paso de Paula. Comets are up 3-0.
Ball one.
And his first time out, that would be Tyler Fitzgerald, or Brian Fitzgerald, excuse me.
No, he's safe.
Yep.
Ball.
Ball one, or ball two, excuse me.
Aye.
23 pitches so far for German Marquez. Trying to get out of this inning. That's fouled away. One ball base hit. Runner will go to third. Runner's now at the corner, two-way.
Noah Miller.
That will bring up Noah Miller. Struck out his first time up. It's high ball one. That's the inning. The Comets get a run on 3 hits and 2 left. We'll go to the fourth. Comets are leading 3-0.
Leading off for El Paso, the third baseman, Zach Evans.
Zach Evans leading the top of the fourth.
Ball. That's down.
Out of the way. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Comets. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Chilhuahuas. Fly ball to right field, and that ball is caught. One away
Now batting
here in the fourth.
number 4, Kai Robert.
Ball. You're out.
The batter,
There's
number
2 away
designated
here in the
hitter,
fourth.
Nick Solak.
Like apple juice out of the way so I can see the score. There we go. Blew out his first time up.
That's a ball. Ball. Ball 3.
That's ball 3. Mason McCoy on deck. The fly ball to right field, and that one the fourth. 1, 2, 3, go El Paso. Bottom of the fourth, Comets are up 3-0.
Leading off for the Comets, the right fielder, number 30, David Key.
Strike 3, one away in the fourth. I'll bring up Kendall George.
Yeah. Hey.
Nothing in 2. Next pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop, to the second baseman, throw the first 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Chucky Robinson.
Nope, that's inside. Hey.
Leading off for El Paso, the shortstop, Mason McCoy.
Called for a strike for Mason McCoy as we start the fifth. Comets up 3-0 here in game 1.
Ball down.
Ball over the first. Not in time.
Now batting,
Base hit.
Rodolfo Duran.
go.
The batter, number 7.
One away in the fifth.
Will Wagner.
I'll bring up Will Wagner.
That's a ball.
Out of the way. Oh, the third not in time. So runners at the corner, base hit for Wagner.
Hey! Hey! 2.
Now batting, right fielder Bryce Johnson.
Yeah. It's been that kind of day for the Chilhuahuas here in game 1, but remember, we still have another game to play after this. 2 away. Gavin Stone's already at 74 pitches. Now 75th is called for a strike for Bryce Johnson. Single 1 for 2 of the single in game 1.
Now batting, the left fielder Tirso Ornelas.
That is going to allow a run to score. It's 3-1 Comets. For Tirso Ornelas. But he's challenging it. And it's ball 1, so they will retain their challenges. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ball, and that's the inning. 2 left on, but a run on 3 hits nevertheless. We are halfway through game 1. Comets are up 3-1.
Now pitching for El Paso, number 68, Kyle Hart. Leading off for the Comets, the designated hitter, James Tibbs III.
One ball and 2 strikes. Kyle Hart, the new pitcher. That's it for their starter. Ground ball fouled away.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Gorski.
One away in the in the 5th. There's called the first strike. Jacob and Brito warming up in the El Paso bullpen. Pitch fouled away. Oh, 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away here in the 5th.
The second baseman, Austin Gauthier.
So that's the inning. Comets down in order. We'll go to the 6th. Still up 3-1 here in game 1.
Leading off for El Paso, the third baseman, Zach Evans.
Zach Evans starting the top of the 6th. Comets lead 3-1. Blake Troy and Evan Phillips warming up in the Comets bullpen.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 4, Kai Roberts.
Aye!
Out of the way. Oh, there's a challenge. And the call match strike is confirmed. One challenge remaining.
Ball, that's low.
Remember, El Paso won the first half title. That's why they're irrelevant. Swinging a fly ball to left field. Left fielder, they're going back. Oh, off the wall. Solak rounding towards second. He'll stop there with a double.
Mason McCoy.
That's ball two.
Ball two. That's the inning right there. Bottom of the sixth coming up. No runs a hit and a runner left. Comets still lead 3-1.
Leading off for the Comets, the first baseman, Josue De Paula.
Josue De Paula, even off the bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ryan Fitzgerald.
On first strike.
Inside, ball one. Ball, that's outside.
Swinging a ground ball to the second baseman over the first is going to be off the bag, and that will be an error for the Chilhuahuas.
The third baseman, Noah
So an E4.
Miller.
fouled away. Second for one, throw to first in time. That's the inning. No runs, a hit, none left. We'll go, or no runs, no hits, an error, and none left. Excuse me.
Now pitching for the Comets, number 49, Blake Trinan.
Blake Trinan, the new pitcher for the Comets.
Chilhuahuas, the catcher, Rodolfo Duran.
Hey!
One away in the seventh on the ground out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Will Wagner.
Ball 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ty France.
Ty France right now is we're 2 away here in the seventh of game 1, that is. It's fouled away. Nothing in 2. Next pitch. Swinging a fly ball to left field. Left fielder going back. That ball is gone. It's a home run for Ty France, his 12th on the year. And it's now a 3-2 Comets lead here in the 7th.
Nope, that's a ball.
That's fouled away. That is a base hit. So runner is aboard.
Left fielder, Tirso Ornelas.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Read 2 Comets here in the 7th in game 1.
Hey!
Well, for a strike. One ball and two strikes. Swinging a ground ball. And that's over the bag. Throw to first, not in time. And that is an error.
Evan.
It goes wide by Gothard. He went to throw to first. It was not in time. It's an error, and the inning's going to continue. Now bring up Zach Evans, called for a strike, but he's going to challenge. Remember, one challenger, maybe. Okay. So it's ball one. Or two challenges. That's a fly ball, and that's going to end the inning. A run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. As we're not going to take me out to the ball game. As we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. The Comets are up 3-2.
Jacob. Leading off for the Comets, the right fielder, number 30, David Key.
That's a ball. Aye.
Now batting, center field.
1 away in the 7th for Stephen Keith retired. Kendall George at the plate. Alec Jacob, by the way, the new pitchers, they're called for a strike.
Ball one. Ball two.
It's ball 2.
No. Inside.
That's ball 3. It's fouled away. Fouled away. There's 2 away in the 8th.
The catcher, Chucky Robinson.
for a strike. That's the inning. So nothing for the Comets. Will go to the 8th. They're still up 3-2.
Leading off for El Paso, the center fielder, Ty Roberts.
Ty Roberts will lead off the 8th.
No, he's safe.
That's not in time. So the tying run is aboard.
Designated hitter, Nick Solak.
Nope. Ball 1.
1 for 3 with a double tonight in game 1 for Solak. Go to first. That's the first disengagement. Go to first, 2 away in the 8th. So that's a double play. So the tying run. So both runners retired now, 2 away in the 8th. Yep, they probably got him barely. So Triton will leave.
For the Comets,
New pitcher for the Comets, Evan Phillips.
Phillips.
Two for 3 with a double and single tonight.
Hey, 2.
Oh, for a strike. 0-2. Swinging a fly ball to left field, and that one the inning. No runs a hit, none left. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Comets are up 3-2, excuse me.
Leading off for the Comets, the designated hitter, Jay Tibbs III.
Yeah. Nope.
And that's overturned to strike 3. That's 1 away in the 8th. That's a fly ball to left field, over the head, and that's a base hit. Gonna go all the way to the wall. Gorski rounding second will stop there. We'll see what this is going to be scored as. It will be a double. Will there be an error on top of that is the question. Let's see what they have ruled it as. It is going to be a base hit, however. Let's make sure it is correct. Yep, they're going to rule that a base hit. So, base hit there.
Runner!
Hey!
Well, the third is going to be in time. There's 2 away, so caught stealing to third. There's a line drive. Oh, it's off the glove, and he can't make the play. Throw to second, but he gets it in time, and that will end the inning. No runs a hit, none left. We'll go to the 9th. Comets are up 3-2, so this will be a save situation. More than likely, Ben Kasperius, the new pitcher. Yep, here he comes.
78, Ben Kasperius. Leading off for El Paso, the catcher, Rodolfo Duran.
Hey! No, that's low.
Yep. There's 1 away in the 9th.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Will Wagner.
Let me look here. There's 2 away in the 9th. So the Comets down, or El Paso rather, down their final out in the 9th.
France.
Ball 1. That's ball 2.
There's a base hit. So runner aboard, 2 away here in the 9th. So El Paso down their final out. Bryce Johnson. 2 bats left.
Hey!
Called for a strike. After this game is over, we'll bring you your abbreviated post-game report. And that will end the game. Comets winners 3-2 over the Chilhuahuas. No runs a hit and a runner left in the 9th for El Paso. So good win for the Comets there. (3-8-1) for the Comets, 2-12-1 for the Chilhuahuas. But we still have another game to play here, folks, so let's bear that in mind. Holy Ghost short making. I'll think about making my lunch in a minute. Here are the final line for game 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Comets. They left 1, 2, 4, 5. They left 5 runners on base. So they didn't have a lot of chances, unlike El Paso. Speaking of the Chihuahuas, 2 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. They had 10 runners left on base. Yeah, they had a lot of chances, but could not bring them home. Winning pitcher, Gavin Stone. 1 run, 8 hits, no walks, 6 strikeouts. He improves to 12-4. Ben Gasperi has retired all but 1 batter he faced, earned his 32nd save on the season. The loss to Yerman Marquez, who really just struggled. Excuse me, I apologize for the yawn. So Yerman Marquez took the loss. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. He falls to 7-9 on that. So, with the win, the Comets are 33-19 in the second half. They are now 72-55. The Chihuahuas are 20-31, excuse me, in the second half. And 64-63. We'll go ahead and just show you. There's the matchups for Game 2. We'll get to that in just a minute. Got to first save on the franchise mode, and then we will get to the Pacific Coast League scores and all that, which we're going to do that now. By the way, of course, the video game, it was 6:35, just letting you all know that. Around the rest of the Pacific Coast League, as we had Albuquerque beat Round Rock 6-2. The winning pitcher was Jeff Criswell. He's 2-0. The loss went to Winston Santos. He's 3-7. Drew Aben, Sterling Thompson, Benny Montgomery homered for the Isotopes. No home runs for the Express. Justin Foscue had a couple of RBIs for Round Rock in the contest. Reno beat Sacramento in the Border War 9-5. The winning pitcher went to Christian Mena. He's 6-8. Derek Law's 14th save. The loss to Blake Tidwell. He is 8-7. Logan Porter hit a 2-run homer for the River Cats in the process. Dakota Jordan and Wallaway Aloy also had RBIs for Sacramento. Lucan Baker, Tim Tawa, Jesus Valdez homered for the Aces. AJ Vukovic, Gavin Cononcello, and Christian Serta all had RBIs for Reno in the contest. Sugarland beat Las Vegas 4-1. Winning pitcher for the Space Cowboys, Alex Santos, he's 6-3. AJ Blue Box 43rd save. The loss to Gage Jump, he's 2-3. Home runs for Tommy Sacco Jr. and Colin Price for the Space Cowboys. Colby Thomas had the lonely RBI double for the Aviators, so no home runs for Las Vegas. Tacoma beat Salt Lake 5-1. Winning pitcher for the Rainiers was Dane Dunning. He's 5-3. The loss to Trevor Gregory Alfoy, his first loss, he's 1-1. Jimmer Candelario had an RBI double for the Bees. No home runs for Salt Lake in that one. Brendan Davis hit a 3-run homer for the Rainiers. Blake Grambush, Cole Young had RBIs for Tacoma in the contest. Parent Club Los Angeles Dodgers defeated the Atlanta Braves in Game 1, 4-3. Yoshinobu Yamamoto gets the win. He was 14-5. Grant Holmes, the loss, he's 7-5. Home run for Dalton Rushing for the Dodgers, his 15th on the year. 63rd and 64th RBI for Teoscar Hernandez. 63rd RBI for Mookie Betts. Yamamoto, 8 innings, 1 run, 2 hits, no walks, 8 strikeouts. Edwin Diaz, 2 runs, 3 hits, no walks, and a strikeout. Tanner Scott got the final out to earn his first save on the season. For the Braves, it was Austin Riley who homered for the Braves. Ozzie Abeles got 2 RBIs, make it 70 on the year. Grant Holmes, 4 runs, 8 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts to earn the loss. Dodgers are taking on the Atlanta Braves coming up in a bit for Game 2. Tyler Glasnow for the Dodgers. He'll take on Chris Sale of the Braves in Truist Park. in that one. Double A Tulsa got the win over Midland 5-1. Peter Ubeck gets the win, and it's 9-5. Blake Beers the loss. He's 7-12. No home runs for Tulsa. Emil Morales, Jordan Thompson, Gainer Fernandez, Joe Andrew Vargas had RBIs for the Drillers. Ubeck, 5 innings, 1 run, 3 hits, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts to earn the win. Ryder Ryan got the final out to earn the save, his 34th on the season. Justin Reamer homered for Midland. Blake Beers, 3 in the 3rd innings, 5 runs, 5 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. He got the loss. Tulsa will take on Midland coming up in Game 2. Jordan Weems for the Drillers. Cade Morris for Midland. And we'll get you an update on the PCL standings in just a bit. And we're going to go ahead and get you ready for Game number 2 of this doubleheader. As the Comets will look to sweep this doubleheader, take a 2-0 series lead.
And now, your Oklahoma City Comets.
So El Paso 21-31, Comets 33-19 here in the second half. There's River Ryan. He will start for the Comets in Game number 2 of this doubleheader.
The leadoff hitter tonight.
Well, Wagner, 279 hours, 11 homers, 33 RBIs.
Wagner.
First pitch for River Ryan, that's called for a strike, underway here in Game 2 at 11:31 a.m. Weather for Game 2, it is 71 degrees, clear skies, winds blowing 20 miles an hour from right to left. Ricky Holiday, Darrell Parker, Matthew Ross, Dave Lawrence. Now I'll hand it off to Ben Gilman for the play-by-play while I go make me some lunch.
Fever, and the only prescription is more.
Ball 1.
Fly ball to right. Keith settles under this one. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at the lineup. Crossing the plate, not exactly a strength for them this year, as their offense is near the bottom of the league in runs scored. Whether it's a lack of hitting with runners in scoring position or a dearth of slugging, they're not stacking big innings. Maybe today will be different. Fly ball to right. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Bryce Johnson getting ready to hit. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Johnson, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. 1-0, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, got fooled pretty badly. What a sinker he's got. Tons of dive on that pitch. Usually a sinker is designed to get ground outs, but he gets batters to swing and miss at it. Makes the catch. Inning over. Half inning done. We've got no score yet. Welcome back. And today's starter, Griffin Canning. Here's what we'll be keeping an eye on. Not known for tremendous strikeout ability, so he's going to have to force weak contact with good command and movement. The defenders behind him are going to have to be ready to go because the hitters will probably be putting balls into play frequently.
Leading
to
off
the bottom
tonight,
of the first we
the
go.
catcher,
Stepping to the plate for
52,
Oklahoma City, Chucky Robinson. That one catches the corner for a strike. 1-1 now. And fires in a heater at 95. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. And here's the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. And let's take a look at this lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Austin Gauthier. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Labeled on a line to center. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Matt.
Base is empty with 2 out. Next up for the Comets, Matt Gorski. On the outside corner. With a changeup at 88 miles an hour, if you can keep a good enough velocity dip from the fastball, you'll have hitters guessing at just about every pitch. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect. Blasted to left, way back and way gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. In the dirt. Foul ball there. And the pitch. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to the right side, France. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. Top half of the second from Oklahoma City. And here at the plate, Tirso Ornelas. Rips this one to short. On the run, spinning throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Zach Evans.
Strike 1. That one fouled hard the other way. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. 1 out and the base is empty. And that's a strikeout looking. Two up, two down in the top of the second.
The center fielder, number 4, Kai.
And now the center fielder, Kai Roberts. Hit hard on the ground to short. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. They're set down 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning, digging in for the Comets, Josue De Paula.
Josue De Paula.
Right through there for a strike. Runner on base to start the inning. He was all over that one. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. Quick toss to first. Dives back in safely.
Yeah!
Runner at first, nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 2. Just outside. That was a well-executed 2-strike changeup, but he just couldn't get the call. Sliced hard, but foul. And now the 1-2. In the dirt, but blocked. Two now. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Two pitch. Ground ball, right side, Wagner. One gone.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Noah.
Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Noah Miller.
Hey!
One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of the second inning. This one deep in the air to left. It's back. Out number 2.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 30, David Keith.
That one in there. It's 0-1. On the ground, right side, Wagner. Play made, that ends the inning. They strand one. We've played 2 frames. It's 1-0. Gone.
Thank you, Ben Gilman. I was making lunch. That's why I needed him to cover me for those innings. Top of the third. Comets are up 1-0. 236 average, 10 homers, 46 RBIs for Solak. He bats right. It's called for a strike. Did anybody chat while I was going to get food? The answer is no. Well, as soon as I opened my mouth and said that, there's our friend, the YouTuber, and that's another error.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Mason McCoy.
Second error the Comets have committed in this doubleheader here. This one's on Noah Miller, more than likely, which I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know where the hell Josue De Paula was going. Nevertheless, that will bring up Mason McCoy.
Ball one.
That's ball one. 253 average for Mason with 1 homer, 27 RBIs. As usual, I'm having fish sticks I'm getting ready to put in the oven shortly. That's ball one, or called for a strike. So second error Comets have committed in this doubleheader. Next pitch, found a way. We started the stream at, what was it? At, I want to say, and that's ball two. We started the stream at 10 something. We are at 11:45. Called for strike three. One away here in the third. As usual. Let me go put my fish sticks in the oven. Rafael Duran batting 176, no homers, 8 RBIs. Give me 1 second while I go put my fish sticks in the oven. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Found a way. Called for a strike. Out of the way. Oh, here you are. Out of the way. Swing and miss, strike three, 2 away here in the third.
Second baseman, Will Wagner.
Comets have 10 hits in this doubleheader on this stream. I'll bring up Will Wagner. Called for a strike. Nothing Oklahoma City in the third.
Ball, that's out.
That's ball one. It is the fourth run the Comets have scored in this doubleheader. 1-2, fouled away. Both teams were still had a challenge left, so they were 1 for 2 in their challenges in game one. Before the YouTuber asked, Comets won game one in 3-2, as there's a fly ball to left field. That will end the inning. So no runs on no hits. There was 1 error and 1 left. Bottom of the third coming up. Comets are up 1-0.
Leading off for the Comets.
Kendall George, 267 average with 7 homers, 23 RBIs. He bats left. First pitch is low for ball one, challenged by the catcher. And that clipped the strike zone. So Paso still has their 2 challenges left. Comets in game 1, 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. Chilhuahuas, 2 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. Comets left 5 or 6 runners on base. Chilhuahuas left 10. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away in the third.
Now batting, catcher Chucky Robinson.
Chucky Robertson 0 for 1. He's like 1 for 4, 1 for 5 today. I don't know. I have to go back and look. Swinging a ground ball, and there's the 2 quick outs here in the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, James Tibbs the third.
Lined out his first time up for James Tibbs the third. Comets leading 1-0 here in game 2. One for Canning's next pitch. Swinging a fly ball to left field, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go to the Comets. We'll go to the fourth. Comets lead 1-0 in game 2. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Comets. Nothing across the board for the Chilhuahuas. DJ Voiles with you here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. The YouTuber in our chat, our producer and engineer back in our 1340 studios. Ty France 0 for 1 in game 2. Flew out his first time up, swinging a fly ball heading foul. 1 for 5 with a home run in game 1. So he's 1 for 6 tonight. Fly ball to center. There's 1 away in the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder Bryce Johnson.
Bryce Johnson 0 for 1 with a line out. We'll have a doubleheader for you tomorrow for the Comets.
Ball, that's out.
First pitch to be determined. Same for our series finale. It's also a to be determined. Low ball 2. Bring the ground ball to the second baseman, throw the first, 2 away. Keep an eye on the community tabs. I will have an announcement on when that will be, the games for tomorrow, for the doubleheader tomorrow and Sunday, as well as the Round Rock series. That's called for a strike for Tirso Ornelas. YouTuber's already on game 3 of his Albuquerque series. I'm already about to be 2 series ahead at the rate this is going. But to be fair, there's a reason, because I want to get this done before I start doing Thunder basketball broadcasts. Ground ball, and the Chilhuahuas down in order. Bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Oklahoma City. Of course, don't forget, reason for the double headers, why we're already on El Paso, and the YouTuber's not even halfway through. Or actually, let me rephrase that. He's already, I think he's got to do a double header. I'll have to double check. Okay, so he has a Comets game today to be determined. That too. That's a fly ball left field. That ball is gone. Home run for Matt Gorski, his 22nd on the year. It's, I want to say, the 3rd home run in this live stream, and the Comets are up 2-0. Remember, the Comets hit a home run earlier in game 1, so this is the 2nd home run the Comets have hit today. Well, there's no NR races today. There will be one tomorrow, but it's qualifying. Swinging a line drive, that's caught. 1 away in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Nice catch by Wagner, one away in the fourth. By the way, I have apple juice I'm drinking, so I'm not drinking a lot of apple juice, which is fine. That'll bring up Josue De Paula. We got an RBI in game one. Got a base hit. He was 1 for 3 with an RBI in game one. After game two is over, we'll have your full Comets post-game report. Recap the scoring and all that good stuff. It's called for a strike. Don't know what time the YouTuber will be live for his Albuquerque game, but hope you'll join him for that. Of course, he just announced that his series finale will be on Monday.
The shortstop, Ryan.
Which is like the words understandable, have a nice day kind of ordeal. Ryan Fitzgerald grounded out his first time up. He was the one who homered back in game one. Gavin Stone, by the way, the winning pitcher for the Comets in game one. Ben Kasparius got his 31st save on the season, retired all but one batter he faced in game one. That's going to end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the fifth. Comets are up 2-0 in game two. You are watching OKC Comets Baseball here on the World Racing Association's Multimedia Network, presented by Courtyard by Marriott, Oklahoma City downtown. Hopefully they'll let us do the Hopefully they'll do the take me out to the ball game. As Zach Evans struck out his first time out, he's 0 for 5 today. Fouled away. So I'll have to find some time. So I'm going to fly ball to right field, and we'll make the catch. One thing I like about the Madden deal is at least you get to select what time you want your kickoff as far as that's concerned. And what month you're on. It's called Understandable, Have a Nice Day.
No, that's low.
Ball one. Foul out of the way.
Inside ball.
Ball two. YouTuber's only doing one comic game. Remember, this is a double header due to the fact that I have my NR stuff going. 2 away in the fifth.
Designated hitter, Nick Sola.
Yeah, we started the stream a little after 10 a.m. Central. We are at almost noon. So I've been live for about, what? I want to say a little over an hour. Almost 2 hours. Yeah, I was live about an hour ago. This is going to be another, I want to say, 2 hour plus stream, plus whatever. So, and that's the inning. So nothing for the Chilhuahuas there. We're halfway through. The Comets are 2-0. Oh, look. Look at the hit column. No hits. I don't want to jinx it, but I don't want to test my water, so.
The third baseman,
Noah Miller 0 for 5 here today. Flew out his first time out here in game two. Comets still lead 2-0. Swinging a line drive, that's caught by the shortstop, 1 away in the fifth.
right fielder,
Of course, no Alex Freeland. If the YouTuber's wondering why, he got hurt in the Sugarland series. That's why he's not playing. Called for a strike. He got hurt, I want to say, Tuesday or Wednesday. I do not remember which day of the stream he got injured. But the injury's not worse. Let's bear that in mind. Paul Gervais, I know, is out for the season. So he's out for the year. So he's still going to be on the injured list. So he won't be pitching the rest of the year. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away here in the 5th. So Wendell George struck out his first time out here in Game 2. He's 0 for 5 today. Something you do not want to be proud of.
Ball.
It's a fly ball to left field, and that's the inning. Comets down in order. We're going to the 6th. Boy, this game's going by quick. Comets still lead 2-0. This game's already quick. We're already in the 6th inning. The YouTuber will probably start his stream momentarily. That will be after he gets lunch.
Leading off for the Chihuahuas, the shortstop, Mason.
2 runs, 3 hits, an error for the Comets. Nothing for the El Paso squad. And pending what happens with the CBA situation, we just got an announcement. Red Sox and Royals will be playing in Iowa next year at the Field of Dreams, so that's cool. And also, we'll be in San Francisco in 2028 before we go to Toronto and Baltimore. It's going to be cool for me going to Baltimore for the All-Star Games. That, by the way, is now official. The Giants deal was official today. Ground ball over the 1st. 1 away in the 6th. I would not be surprised if Jaden McDaniels gets released from the Commanders after the crap he has caused so far this week. As Rofado Duran is at the plate, 0 for 1 with a strikeout here in Game 2. It's called for a strike, which I have a problem with him complaining about why he's offended with people wearing the number 5. That's called for a strike. You don't see Kyle Larson complain about that. You don't see me complain about that, but he wants to complain about that. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away, or 2 away in the 6th.
Ball. Hey.
1 ball and 1 strike. 4 singles for Will Wagner in Game 1. He is now 4 for 7 tonight. That's ball 2. YouTuber, let me know what you think about the Jaden McDaniels deal in the comments section. Yeah. Relocate Washington Command. No, I think they just need to get rid of him, in my own opinion. That's the inning. Nothing for El Paso. Bottom of the 6 coming up. Comets are leading 2-0.
Leading off for the Comets,
Chucky Robertson, strikeout and ground out.
Robinson.
I have to check up what's going on with my lunch.
Hey. Ball 1.
Yes, YouTuber came in game 2 of this doubleheader. Remember, Comets won game 1 3-2. If you're wondering why this is game 2 of the doubleheader, why I'm saying game 2, because game 1's already happened.
Ball, that's low.
Ball 2. Let me do this. Let me get Ben Gilman. I don't know what his problem is. It's like, this is almost like the Colin Kaepernick BS, if you know what I mean.
It's
Just
time for
saying.
240. The 2-2. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Nice
Now
compact
batting,
bat
the
path on that
designated
swing and a
hitter,
great rip into center
Tis
field.
the
Liners
third.
like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Runner at first, nobody out. Well struck, right field. Just missed a home run.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Let's break down how he's using his pitches in this one.
Gorski.
Here's the left fielder, Matt Gorski. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his 3rd homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. Top of the zone for a called strike. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Runner at first, 1 away. Oh, 0-2 now. Blooper into right field. And
Nope,
that
that's foul.
is foul. 0-2, rocks and fires. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Robinson leading off first with 1 away. Slider misses away. What a battle so far. This will be pitch number 8 of the at-bat. Base hit. And the lead runner holds on at second base.
Now batting, the second baseman, Austin Gauthier.
Right side, hard hit. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 7th inning up next. Comets out in front, 2-0.
I have returned
Well, you can stick me out.
as we're heading to the 7th. Looks like no runs on 3 hits and a runner left. Or no runs, a hit and a runner left, rather. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Comets, nothing for the Chilhuahuas.
Leading off for the Chilhuahuas, the first baseman.
I think the other issue is LSU. They probably told Jaden McDaniels, you must be some kind of a bleep hole.
Nope. Outside.
About the number 5. Evan Phillips, Blake Triton warming up in the Comets bullpen. first strike.
Outside, that's a ball.
YouTube's being a derping hyena. Go figure, YouTuber.
8-2.
That's fouled away. Wearing one of my new shirts that I'm wearing. Wearing another Eskimo Joe's. Yes. Yes, before the YouTuber boos at me for wearing an Eskimo Joe's, yes, I like Eskimo Joe's, for anyone asking. Line down and ground out for Bryce Johnson.
That's a
Yeah,
ball.
wearing... I'm wearing the new Eskimo Joe's t-shirt, which is the Folds of Honor. You know how I like to call Atlantis always the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500? Yeah, wearing a red, white, and blue, as that's a base hit. So there goes the no hit. First hit for the Chilhuahuas. So there goes the no hit bid. But I don't think River Ryan really cares about that, to be honest with you. So. But I'm wearing the Folds of Honor t-shirt to honor America's 250th birthday.
Ball one.
At least Oklahoma State people can agree that the only time you won't boo at me is if I'm wearing an Eskimo Joe shirt.
No. Inside.
Which, by the way, my jacket arrived, my other shirt arrived. I still have more coming on the way. I may buy some more Eskimo Joe stuff for, like, the fall.
Hey.
As we got a challenge from El Paso. And the Calls overturned the ball 3, so there's the retaining the challenges.
Nope. That's upstairs. Ball 4.
All 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Zach Evans.
I got a couple of Eskimo Joe shirts. I got like, I want to say 3. Fly ball, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Ty Roberts.
You know what's really funny for the YouTuber? Okay, so for anyone who knows about Leonard Skinner's Sweet Home Alabama, Sweet Home Alabama song, as that's called for strike. One of the Eskimo Joe shirts, so like the Sweet Home Alabama song Leonard Skinner plays, as that's found away. I have an Eskimo Joe shirt that's called Sweet Home Oklahoma. I find that so funny, to be honest with you. That will end the 7th. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. Time to stretch and sing in Oklahoma. Comets are up 2-0. This is OKC Comets Baseball, presented by Courtyard by Marriott, Oklahoma City, on town. That will more than likely be it for Jackson Fair, or for River Ryan, excuse me.
Kyle Hart. Leading off for the Comets, the first baseman.
Yes, the YouTuber is also going to be asking me another question in about 5 seconds. If I get a driller's hat, actually, let me rephrase that. I would actually hit the trifecta, by the way. Yeah, the YouTuber is probably going to be asking myself, what do you mean the trifecta? Ground ball to the shortstop over the first, one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting.
It's not just the Comets hats, the Comet stuff I've already gotten. I'm actually going to get every single hat of the Dodgers organization. Now, I know the YouTuber are going to be like, hold up, as that's a line drive past the second baseman in the right center field for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Noah Miller.
So I would actually hit the trifecta, which, by the way, that should be coming in shortly. That would be the... And once those arrive, I have completed the trifecta for the Dodgers organization. Now, I know some people are going to look at my hat and go, who the hell is that? That buzzer, as that's a challenge for El Paso. As that is confirmed, so they'll lose a challenge. I know they're going to be asking me, what the hell is that hat? That'll be where... Of course, I also may get a... I'll have to see if I got to get a driller's hat. That's in time, 2 away in the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, David.
So that means, in other words, I would get all 4 of the organization. Of course, we all know the Comets is already one of them. I would get a hat for Double-A Tulsa, High-A Great Lakes, Single-A Ontario. Yes, I would like to, because I've already put it on my request for Great Lakes and Ontario. I need to actually, however, put it on Tulsa. To complete the trifecta. And 1 is low for a strike. Inside ball 2. The December holiday games that we have, as that's going to end the inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We'll go to the 8th. Comets are up 2-0. I don't even think the YouTuber would have completed the trifecta on hats for one single affiliation. Evan Phillips, the new pitcher for the Comets. I'll be the first to do so.
The designated hitter, Nick Solak.
0 for 2 for Nick Solak here in Game 2. Out of the way. Good luck to all the NFL teams playing tonight, including my Buccaneers. And before, as there's a fly ball to deep left field, that ball is gone. There goes the shutout. Home run for Nick Solak, and El Paso trails 2-1 here in the 8th. As I was saying before that homer,
I'm just going to just do this because I know a certain person, and it's not the YouTuber. It's not the YouTuber who... YouTuber knows who I'm referring to. Asa McCoy.
Hey.
Oh yeah, and I saw my Thunder jerseys. Oh, by the way.
Nope.
That's low ball 1. Ball over the first, and 1 away in the 8th.
The batter, the catcher, Rodolfo Duran.
Buffalo Duran. Over 2 tonight here in Game 2. Ball for a strike. No NFL, by the way, today. This is just only Comets game. This is my only thing today for streaming-wise. Thank you to everybody on KOC05 and also Me TV for joining us here tonight. Also, the YouTuber will need to be reminded that, don't forget that when the Comets play El Paso on that Wednesday, as Will Wagner flew out, there will not be, I don't think there's going to be KOC05 news at like 4.
Hey.
Due to the fact the Comets are going to be on the air that day, due to the fact they have to play a doubleheader, which I kind of am shocked, as that's low ball 1. I'm kind of shocked that 9,722 for both games. 9,722. I just written it down. And the Chilhuahuas tie it up. That ball's gone. 12th home run for Will Wagner. We're tied at 2. El Paso entered this series at 21-30 in the second half. They lost game 1. They were at 21-31. Now trying to improve to 22-31 in the second half. That's it for Evan Phillips. So, unfortunately, that great start from the pitcher will mean for naught. So that will mean both starters will not figure in a decision tonight. Excuse me there. Yeah, I know it's a little shocking that I'm going to be having all 4 affiliates, which is AA, High A, and Single A. Yeah. I mean, some people are going to be looking at me and say, who are the Tower Buzzers? That's the Single A affiliate of the Dodgers. It needs a little bit of love. I don't know if I'm going to get another Bucky jersey or not. I don't know if it'll be online, though. But 2 runs on 2 hits and none left. Bottom of the 8th. Comets and Chilhuahuas tied at 2.
Leading off for the Comets.
And no Giorgio for 2 tonight. They're in game 2. Final stats here for Griffin Canning. 2 runs, 5 hits, no walks, 3 strikeouts. He will not factor in the decision. River Ryan, 7 scoreless innings. He will also not factor in a decision. 6 blown save for Evan Phillips tonight, this season.
Nope. That's inside.
Rodriguez and Peralta warming up in the Chilhuahuas bullpen. I don't know if it will be online. We'll see. Or just put it on MeTV. That would be the other option. Because, hello, you're going to be on TV anyway.
Hey, 2.
But that is KOCO's discretion. Line drive base hit. That's going to head right for the wall. So George gets a double. I don't know what's up with YouTube lately. Comets lead 3-2 on an RBI single from Chucky Robertson. And Jalen Daniels got this. And Tricon, by the way, just gave Jalen Daniels a big ol' FU. Which is kind of really funny, to be honest with you.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Gorski.
Foul the ground ball, and that's the inning. Comets get a run on 1 hit, and a runner, nobody left. We'll go to the 9th, 3-2. Ironically, the same damn score. Comets have had 16 hits in this game, in this string. 16.
Now pitching for the Comets.
And guess who? Ben Kasperi is coming out for his 33rd save, which is not surprising. Go figure.
Leading off for the Chihuahuas, the right fielder, Bryce Johnson.
Fly ball to left field. So the stream is looking like it will be completed in 2 hours and...
Now batting, left fielder.
Well, if we get these 2 quick outs, it looks like less than 2 hours and 30. We started at 10:11 a.m. Central. We are at 12:28.
Nope. Ball 1.
And there's a challenge for the Comets. And that is a strike. It was ball 1, but it clipped the strike zone, so it is confirmed to be a strike. So Comets still have their challenge remaining. Fouled away. Yeah, Jaden Daniels is getting a big ol' in-your-face kind of deal.
First base.
And plunked him.
The batter, the third baseman, Zach Evans.
That's called for a strike.
Off the plate, ball one.
Ball one. Got Speed Weeks coming up this week. Looking forward to that. The plan for me for the Round Rock deal, we're going to have to figure out a plan. But like I said, do not ask me when will my next comment game be. That is currently still in the progress right now for the for the Round Rock series, as there's 2 away for Guy Roberts, because there's a couple of things you need to understand for anyone that's wondering. Is that, one, we were going to do it on Tuesday, but then we forgot that there is a reveal show next Tuesday, and if that is the case, if push comes to shove, more than likely we'll end up doing a double header on Wednesday. So I want you guys to be mindful about that before anyone says, when's the next Comets game against Round Rock? Just remember, yeah, except I started a new series. That's the only catch. Yeah, we're both at home, but let's remember, this is a new series. This is not like me being ahead. Now that's going to end the game. So no runs, no hits, 1 left. Comets win game 2 by, ironically enough, 3-2. Now that's ironic, folks. Wasn't that the same score in game 1? Yes. 3-8-1 for the Comets, 2-3-0 for the Chilhuahuas. Time of the game was 2 hours and 20 minutes, 2-2-0. We started at 10:11 a.m. Central. We ended at 12:31 p.m. So, for 2 games, for that to be completed in 2 hours and 20 minutes, that's pretty damn good. Both games, 9,477, 9,477, both attendance for both games. That's fitting. It was the same score in game 2 that it was in game 1. I find that very funny, to be honest with y'all. Anyway, here are the final numbers here, except there's not going to be a lot of runners on base. So for the Comets, was 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, so that would be 16-2 overall. 1, 3, 4, except the Comets left 4 runners on base. That would be a total, I think I want to say 9 total for the Comets. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Chilhuahuas. They left 2. They only left 2 runners on base. So that is a total, let's see, they had 10. They left 12 runners on base total for both games. Comets left less than half of it, which is crazy. Crazy indeed. Winning pitcher Blake Triton, who got the final out of the 8th inning, retired the 1 batter he faced to get his 8th win on the year. Ben Kasperi's got his 33rd save. The loss to Kyle Hart, who was responsible for giving up that late run. 1 run, 3 hits, no walks, no strikeout. He's 5-4 on the season. So the Comets sweep the doubleheader. They improved to 34-19 in the second half. 73-55. The Chilhuahuas will fall to 64-64 overall. They are now, making sure I don't derp, they are now 21-32 in the second half. As the YouTuber will have bonus baseball coverage, which, by the way, I do not know what the score is with the YouTuber. Oh, by the way, unless he has to go get lunch.
because it is lunchtime after all. Around the Pacific Coast League, yeah, that's kind of funny. 3-2 both games. Illuminati confirmed. Round Rock beat fail. Let's start that over. Round Rock beat Albuquerque 7-2. Easy for me to say. Winning pitcher was Carl Quantrill. He's 8-8. The loss will go to Carson Palmquist. He's 2-9. 2 RBIs for Blaine Krim. No home runs for Albuquerque. Ezekiel Duran, Orlando Martinez homered for the Express. Sam Haggerty also added an RBI as well for the Express. As yes, the YouTube chat is stupid now. Sacramento beat Reno 2-1. Held the Aces only one hit on the day. Winning pitcher is Caleb Killian. He's 5-5. Randy Rodriguez, 25th save. The loss to Ben Hess. He's 6-4. Jesus Valdez had an RBI double for the Aces. Home run for Logan Porter. Drew Gilbert had an RBI for Sacramento. By the way, no home runs for Reno in that contest. Las Vegas beat Sugar Land 2-1. They split the first 2 games of that series. Winning pitcher went to Nick Anderson. He's 4-2. The loss went to Tom Cosgrove. He's 3-5. Jacob Junis got his first blown save. No home runs for Sugar Land. RBI for Kellum Strom for the Space Cowboys. No home runs at Las Vegas Ballpark, by the way. Joshua Kuroda-Grauer, who got an RBI triple, and Brendan Malone, RBI single for him for the Aviators. Salt Lake beat Tacoma 14-10 in a 32-hit kind of game, if you ask me. In that one, as I'm waiting for the chat to go away. Thank you. Winning pitcher was Caleb Ort. He's 5-6. The loss went to Reed Van Scooter. He's 3-4. There was no save. Matthew Lugo, Adam Frazier homered for the Bees. Tucker Flint, Denzel Guzman, Bryce Teodosio all had RBIs for Salt Lake. Luke Raley, Cole Emerson homered for the Rainiers. Jackson Reese, Caleb Cali had RBIs for Tacoma in the contest. Los Angeles Dodgers win the series against Atlanta 8-5 with one more game left to go. Tyler Glasnow got the win, improves to 16-4. Chris Sale, who, by the way, got fined for his comments he did towards the umpire last weekend, got the loss. He is 11-10. So all that trash talk and him giving a piece of the umpire and then getting ejected on Sunday, that was a great day for him. Not. Home runs for Shohei Ohtani, his 50th on the year, 112th RBI. 2 home runs for Mookie Betts, 23rd and 24th. He has 66 RBIs on the day. 2 home runs for Kyle Tucker, his 26th and 27th, 75th and 76 RBI. 64th RBI for Andy Pajes. Miguel Rojas is 28th on the year. Glasnow, 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Edwin Diaz retired all but one batter he faced to earn his 41st save on the year. Jurickson Profar, Ronald Acuna Jr., Drake Baldwin, Michael Harris, Eli White had RBIs, no home runs for Atlanta. 31st for Profar. Acuna Jr.'s 82nd. 71st for Drake Baldwin. Michael Harris II, 62nd on the year. Eli White's 48th. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeout for Chris Sale as he took the loss. Dodgers will play the Braves tomorrow as they will wrap it up before they head off to Detroit. It will be Blake Snell for the Dodgers, Logan Webb for the Braves at Truist Park. Double-A Tulsa lost today 9-3 in Game 2. Cade Morris got the win, improves to 3-8. The loss to Jordan Weems, he's 6-11. He needs one more win before I say the joke 7-11. Oh, thank heaven. No home runs for the Drillers in the contest. Cole Myers, Charles Davalin, Yainer Fernandez had RBIs for Tulsa. 6 runs, 8 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts for Jordan Weems in 2 1/3 innings. Tommy Waite, C.J. Pareto all homered for Midland. Nate Narkill, Jared Dickey, and Nick Schwartz had RBIs. 2 runs, 1 earned on 6 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts for Cade Morris. There was no save. Tulsa will take on Midland tomorrow night. Henry Baez for the Rockhounds. He'll take on Adam Serwinski of the Drillers. We invite you to join us tomorrow for first pitch is to be determined
for this one as we play games 3 and 4 of this 6-game set. Like I said, we only have one more home series left to go. That will be with Sugarland. So our home finale will have. If you haven't been to the Comets game, you better come quick because we're running out of home games, if you ask me. So, yeah, should be fun. Game 1, time to be determined. Don't know what's going to happen as far as that's concerned. Jackson Ferris will start for the Comets. He's looking to bounce back from a tough loss against Sugarland last week. Or earlier this week, rather, because of our weird schedule that we are on. Back on, I think it was either Tuesday or Wednesday, or it was on Tuesday. So Ferris 5-5 with a 5.38 earned run average. Walker Buehler having a rough go of it of late. He'll look to get something together. He is 5-9 with a 3.95 ERA. In Game 2, Nick Nastrini coming off a win against Sugarland on Wednesday. He'll start for the Comets. He's 4-8 with a 6.05 ERA. Jackson Wolf for El Paso. He's 3-2 with a 5.14 ERA. Gates open at 6 o'clock. 6:35 will be the first pitch in Game 1 in the video game. 7:05 in Game 2. Call 405-218-2150. Order your tickets at OKCComets.com. Or stop by the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark box office located on South Mickey Mountain Drive. It'll be open tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. As I said, do not have a first pitch time because, like I said, I don't know what's going on as far as with work is concerned, but I do know our coverage will begin 15 minutes prior for Comets on Deck here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, and on the iHeartRadio app. Streaming coverage of the game will be on Bally Sports Live and the MLB Plus. In Game 1, recapping our long stream, Comets win 3-2 in Game 1 and in Game 2. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Comets. 2 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for the Chilhuahuas. Winning pitcher, Gavin Stone, he's 12-4. 32nd save for Ben Kasparius. The loss went to Yerman Marquez. He's 7-9. And then in Game 2, 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Comets. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for El Paso. Winning pitcher was Blake Triton. He's 8-6. Ben Kasparius is 33rd save. The loss went to Kyle Hart. He's 5-4. Comets sweep the doubleheader of this. They improve to 34-19 in the second half, 73-55 for the Chihuahuas. They fall to 21-32 in the second half. They are 64-64. Now for our studio engineer, the YouTuber, as well as our director, Carmen Alejandro. I'm Dieter Vols on behalf of all of us in the World Racing Association, as we'll show you the standings right now, as the Comets are 3 games back of Round Rock, 2 games back of Sugarland. So it's more than likely going to come down to those 2 teams right there as far as to see who get the second half playoff spot. But I'm Dieter Vols on behalf of all of us in the World Racing Association. Well, thank you for joining me and saying good night from Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Coming up next, we'll join the Infinity Sports Network programming in progress. You have been listening to OKC Comets Baseball, and this is the World Racing Association's Multimedia Network.